the key to beating Terraria always, in my opinion, is practice plus patience. Patience being the greater of the two P's. PP. And the reason I believe you can win always without dying on Moonlord is these two principles. So, what do I mean when I say this? This is what I mean. I farm for the frozen turtle shell and the paladin shield, and you get the frozen shield, which gives you a lot of defense, and then 25% damage reduction if you are bad enough to be below half health. You farm for the black belt, for the dodge. You can farm for the opposite world evil by putting the dryad in a graveyard biome and then creating an artificial world evil. So you get both expert mode items from the evil world bosses. You get double dodge chance when you pair it with the black belt, the brain, and the black belt. You get double accessories that give you damage reduction with the scarf and the frozen shield. And when you have beetle armor, you get the 45% damage reduction as well. But wait, there's more. If you say, oh wait, well, you get hit too much, so, or I get hit too much, so the 45% damage reduction doesn't really matter. Well, that's not true with these other two accessories that I always use and I never lose. These other two accessories are Betsy's Wings, giving you very speedy left and right movement, plus the Soaring Insignia giving you infinite flight, so you can do that forever. And then you just use the Slime Mount to go up and down really fast. So you zigzag in a square pattern, always avoid the death ray, and if you don't, you're tanky, so it doesn't matter. And if you really want to get into it and you're really bad, farm for the Rod of Discord. You can't lose. I never use the Rod of Discord because I could have beaten the game by the time I get it, and I get annoyed when it doesn't go as fast as I want it to. So there you go. And if you say, oh well, Betsy's hard, or the Empress of Light is hard, well, I put out a video making a daytime Empress of Light coming out, and then on top, it's not, a guide, but I could make that. And I do plan on making a guide on how, a rant of how I beat the Old One's Army easy using knowledge I took from other people on the internet on how to cheese it simply, because all I want is her wings, so I don't care where or when I beat her as long as it's before Moonlord. So I'm good. Pillar weapons. So with all these things, I never died in Moonlord after I used these combination of items, and because I have an extra accessory, I just fill it in with the Charm of Myths. It's good. Why wouldn't I use it? So maybe you have trouble. I don't know. Hope this helps. We'll see. And if you notice, you can tap the Z or X keys to keybind, in my case, the 6 hotbar for recall potions to instantly teleport away if you need to go through the nurse. And notice how little damage I took. 51 to 31-ish damage points. That's not a lot. And in the final phase of Moonlord, I went fast enough to where he does not teleport on me. Well, to where the sweeping lasers of the eyes don't hit me, but not so fast where he teleports on me and then they are close up. So I can just avoid the sweeping lasers for a good deal of the fight. And I'm fighting on a small world because I like the playthrough to go fast, but I had to go back on where I was going from, so the lasers got close to me. But if you're in a medium or large world, this fight should not have you have to go back on yourself. So there you go. And even if you do have to go back on yourself, you can just tap the hotkey you have for your teleportation pot and then just go to your spawn and then run away, and you don't have to deal with going back from where you came from and encounter the lasers and face them head on. You can just run away, teleport, run away in one direction, and just keep doing that over and over as if your world was infinite. And you never have to encounter the sweeping death rays of the many eyes or the true eyes of Cthulhu. So, there you go. Rant over.